Iowa's distracted driving laws. The Senate Ways and Means Committee discussed a bill today that would only allow hands-free use of a cell phone while driving. Law enforcement say they've been telling lawmakers for years that our current distracted driving laws are difficult to enforce. Jenny Gutierrez lost two daughters in 2016 after a driver who was texting rear-ended her vehicle, pushing it into a truck. Those daughters who passed away in that crash are 16-year-old Selena Apodaca and 13-year-old Isabella Severson. A third daughter, Alicia Severson, was badly hurt. Gutierrez and Severson were both at the state capitol today trying to make sure this tragedy does not happen to another family. They join us now both live. And Jenny, you are working with an organization called StopDistractions.org. What did you share with lawmakers as part of that group's mission, as well as your story today?
So today we spoke with several House representatives and a couple of senators at the Capitol, just basically saying that it's time, and they're agreeing. A lot of responses we got back is that it is time for a hands-free law, and that it is dangerous to drive distracted using your phone, whether it be texting or Snapchat or Instagram or anything involving your phone. If the phone shouldn't be in your hand, you should be hands on the wheel and driving.
You mentioned that it was an overall positive response. We've seen laws similar to this in Iowa be introduced and then for whatever reason don't make it through in previous sessions. Did you hear any pushback today to this initiative that you're now trying to move forward?
So the majority, like I said, the majority of the people said, you know, it's time that we pass this law. And again, I agree, it's past time that this law is passed. But there was a little hesitation in a couple individuals that they were just wanting some more information about how successful other states have been. And once the law has passed, they've seen numbers drop as far as crashes, insurance rates going down, even so much as travel time decreasing, commute time decreasing because of it.
When you talk about a law that would be very impactful to everyone living in Iowa, how do you feel your personal story and the tragedy that you all experience as a family supports what you're trying to do?
On November 3rd, 2016, there were 5 people in the car, myself and my 4 daughters, and our lives were forever changed. 2 of my daughters didn't make it. I just don't want anybody to have to go through what we've been through. We live this every day still. Alicia, who's here with me, is partially disabled and struggles every day because of somebody driving distracted. It's just not worth it. There's so many families out there that have been affected as mine have, and it's just not worth it. It's not necessary, and we don't want anybody else to have to suffer.
Beyond pushing for this legislation, how do you plan to continue your work?
I've been working with the Linn-Mar School District, mostly at the high school level. I have excuse me, 1 child left, Mia, the youngest that was in the crash at the time. So I'm still involved with the STOP group there. It's standing together opposing phones while driving. And I'll go back to the Capitol and I'll just keep spreading our story and keep pushing for this bill to pass. Again, it's time.
Jenny Gutierrez, thank you so much for joining us live today. We appreciate it.